Hey, ladies and gentlemen, whether or not, we are coming at you with the Dota Show episode 6. It's Sunday, and I'm really excited. This, to be honest, is my favorite portion of the Dota Show. To talk to you guys, to answer some trivias and whatnot. Of course, again, here with me today, I can't speak. It's LD, and LD, what's up? How's your weekend?
My weekend was fantastic, man. I've been hard at work, working on the show, and trying to catch up on real life as well. Still not getting enough sun, as you can probably see. But it's the plight of the Irish, you know.
That could be.
If I get sun, I'm beat red. If I don't, then well, you see what I look like when I don't.
Yeah, actually, I got a lot of time to do my own stuff as well. I took a math test recently, which for a Chinese, I didn't do so well. I got a haircut because it was really hot in Southern California. I was like, you know what? Just cut my hair and deal with it. Yes, this is milk, by the way, because calcium is good for you. I've been having like bone pain or whatever, so I think I need more calcium intake.
Yeah, but
yeah. Does that even make sense? Bone pain?
Anyway.
I think I'm just stretching a
but
sword.
It sounds like you. Yeah. Maybe see a doctor for that.
All right,
one.
okay.
That was my special advice.
All right. Yeah, I'm still growing right now, so need to get more milk going
Yeah,
on.
still
In any case, all right. The Dota Show. We're gonna start out with anything interesting to you happened this past week, LD?
Well, Star Series. I mean, we gotta at least talk about that a little bit.
Real fast. I think it's fair to not spoil it because it just ended like a couple hours ago, right? So for the people that didn't have a chance to watch it, I think let's not talk about it. And viewers, please at the chat, don't be spoiling the winner of the tournament.
Yeah, they're gonna spoil it.
Well, we have mods, right? You know, our mods are gonna be good. So
yeah, they can't catch everything. All I will say is some really fantastic games. I know Bballin from Dota Commentary is gonna be casting some of those. He might already have a couple up. I'm going to be casting a few, and of course, join DotaCast, pretty much all of them. If you prefer Russian, well, that's your option for that. But and I know Purge casts a lot of them as well. So lots of options for the casters, but more importantly, the games are great. So definitely check those out.
Yep. Actually, I want to spend a little bit of time talking about Templar Assassin, who just came out. We haven't actually had a really competitively viable hero. I mean, we had things like Chaos Knight, which was great. Undying's actually really good as well. But Templar Assassin's a hero that I'm looking forward to, and her model looks ridiculously sexy. So, have you actually seen it in any pro games? I have not watched Dota for like the past week, so I'm completely out of the loop.
I know it got played today, and it goes to Monthly Madness. I don't think it was I think it was auto-banned in Starladder. But I know it was played today, and I know Mineski played it as one team. I think there were a couple others that did as well. It's a hero that's going to see a lot of play, especially with those Southeast Asian teams. They love Templar Assassin. If you ever watch Dota 1, you can see that. And, well, she's gotten some buffs in Dota 2. Not sure if you're familiar with that.
Oh, what's her... I don't know. What are the buffs?
Well, the way it works in Dota 1 is even if you have Refraction on and someone attacks you, it disables Blink Dagger.
Right.
And I think it's just an engine limitation, so they do it the way Refraction is coded. I believe it's a triggered heal, or it's not a triggered heal, I forget. It was one of the other.
It is a triggered heal in Dota 1, yeah.
Yeah. It could be coded differently, but in Dota 2, you could, even if someone attacks you, as long as you have Refraction up, you can still blink. So that's a pretty big buff to her.
That is a huge buff. Do you know if it's like one of those bugs that remains at the first week because they couldn't code it out or they forgot to code it out?
I want to say that I read in the dev forums that it was intended.
Okay, all right.
Could be wrong.
That's a huge buff. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah. And she's already viable. I don't think she's the top pick, but I think she's going to see some play.
Yeah, I'm completely looking forward to that hero. And we'll see how it goes as the coming weeks. And we have a lot of games to cast, right? Starting tomorrow. Want to tell everybody a little bit about that?
Well, guys, if you haven't heard already, Beyond the Summit, which is organized by Gods, as well as Atri from DotaCommentaries.com, and Gods, of course, you know him from Ghost 2 Gamers. They organized the first Beyond the Summit tournament, and they're coming back. This time, it's not just an Asian tournament. It's the Beyond the Summit World Tour. It's going to feature 15 teams that are attending the International, 14 that are competing in the International. One of them is a backup in Mouse, and, well, there have been rumors that WE might be a secondary backup. But either way, a lot of teams that are either going to the International or might be competing there who almost made it, WE placing second in these qualifiers. So it's a star-studded lineup, and I guess the elephant in the room that a lot of people have started to point out is, well, there's going to be some lag issues. All I could say is, yes, there will be lag issues. If you want to see players playing in a LAN environment, well, I recommend StarLadder, I recommend DreamHack, I recommend the International, I recommend LAN tournaments. But if you're excited to see some Asian versus European Dota, Americans versus them as well, just sort of mixing of the scenes, well, the teams all knew about the lag going into this. They've already been informed about the server arrangements. There might be adjustments if pings are better elsewhere, but the teams know about it, and they're fine with it. They want to get the practice, and this is what Gods has told me, that particularly the Europeans. Mouse Sports, I think, was one of the notable ones. They requested to play against these Asian teams, so they're totally fine if they have to play on US West with a lot of there's not a whole lot of money in the tournament compared to some of the others. So these teams are definitely in it for the practice. I'm really excited, and I believe I'll be casting all of the games, or if not all of them, a lot of them. Of course, Luminous Gods, and possibly some other co-commentators will be there as well. But I'm going to be busy.
Yep, it's going to be starting tomorrow. In fact, in like 8-9 hours. So if you guys want to watch a show, sleep, and wake up, we're going to be right there for you again. So do tune in and show up for that. We're going to be very, very happily casting some international games. Any case, I know what you guys are waiting for. You guys are waiting for the trivia portion of the show, and we will have that for you. But before we go into there, let's quickly talk about what's going to be happening this week. So trivia is happening right now. Tomorrow is going to be the 101 series. Any sneak preview for us, LD? What are you going to be talking about?
Yeah, I can give you a quick preview, and actually, I have a foggy memory nowadays. That's why LD refers to it all bad.
Getting old, losing hair.
Yeah, I actually had to look at my notes, but I'm going to talk about how to approach 1v1 mid. For anyone who's wondering, I have sort of tweaked the format. It's no longer focused on brand new players, but more sort of those bad players we're looking to improve. But that'll be Dota 101 on Tuesday. How to approach 1v1 mid in the first 10 minutes or so. And then we have you on Tuesday, Lumi.
Yep, I'm going to be looking at team fights, multiple team fights, multiple angles. We're going to pause, go back, go forward, pause, go back, go forward. Look at like 5-6 people's perspective and look at how pro gamers individually how team fights. Because generally in an actual random team fight, it's so chaotic that you only have, 1 second to look at the entire scene. You don't actually look at what that Crystal Maiden is doing, what that Dragon Knight is going to be doing. And then we're going to do that tomorrow. Very, very in-depth, and we're going to be pausing. Thank you, we're sure. I don't think my haircut's actually that good, but hey. Anyways, Wednesday, LD, back to you.
Okay, Wednesday is back to me, and that's going to be Getting That Ass Larry, which, again, is a hero-focused series. Last week, I tried something a little different, tried to sort of incorporate, like, strategy element, talking about pressure. I'm just going to focus on the hero this week, and this week's hero is Morphling, so if you want to get some insight into Morphling, particularly if you're a new player, I'm not Korok, I'm not the best Morphling in the world, but I'm decent, and what mistakes I make, I can normally point out. So if you want to learn more about Morphling, how to play him, especially in pub games, well, check that out.
I just want to interrupt this segment with an update. Milk has the misconception to be nourishing, but it's not true. Yes, it does have calcium, but the detriments far outweigh the benefits. Alright, well, if you want to look more up to that...
Wait, did you just say milk is detrimental?
The detriments far outweighs the benefits. I'm just reading that from the DC chat. If you guys want to know more about that, Google it up, because I'm just saying. In any case, the Thursday segment is going to be our challenge segment, and this week's challenge is going to be the 5-minute... No, that was last week. This week's challenge is going to be no going back to the fountain. You cannot go back to the fountain unless you die. So no, oh, I need a healing trip. No, don't do that.
It's the no fountain trips challenge.
Exactly. If you're TPing back to base, don't double-click your TP. Just click it to your Tier 3 tower or something. I don't even know why you want to TP back to a base, aside from tower defense. In any case, that is going to be challenging on Thursday. We have actually got a couple of replays. I want to extend a thank you to everybody that wanted to help us to filter, watch replay as well. If you want to still help out and do your part, it's going to be thedotashow@gmail.com. That's where you want to submit your replay there as well. Yes, we're checking everything, and so far we have some pretty good submissions, so looking forward to Thursday.
And also say, just to cut in real quick, Lumi, guys, if you want to help out in other ways, whether it's helping us with audio or video editing, I need mods for my channel in particular. I know Lumi has a pretty good crew. I'm gonna steal a few of them here or there, but if you guys want to contribute in any way, please email us. We'll find somewhere for you to get involved if we can. The other thing I'll also say is if you have any feedback. I see a lot of people leave it in the chat, and I try to read what I can. But I can't speak for Louis, but I know for me, the chat's moving fairly quickly, even though we don't have that many people watching just yet. It's really hard to read the feedback. So if you have any constructive criticism, any feedback, that email is the way to get in touch with us. That way we can both read it. We have a record of it, so we don't have to read the chat while we're trying to provide you guys with some content.
Yep. That's the best way to contact both of us regarding to the show. Again, it's thedotashow@gmail.com. Any case, I think we are going to the segments that you guys have been waiting for, which is this trivia and a highlight of my week, at least on the Sunday part, because it is so fun for me. Let's actually look at what prizes we have for today. Where is the prizes?
I was pretty excited when I heard about these.
Yep. We have some prizes, and as you guys see them on the screen, I want to give a shout out to people that gave us throughout the past week, we had a lot of people that gave us so many good items, and we're going to be giving it back to you. I want to give a special shout out to Holy One, Bold, of course, 2 of our moderators who actually pitch in items. A-Tree from contestants.com took a lot of items out of their pockets and gave it to me. Anime, do name the tech, but Anime gave one to me, and I think I'm forgetting someone. Who am I forgetting? Lionholt gave me a Mountain Yak Courier, which is going to be next week.
Damn!
A Mountain Yak Courier is going to be next week. This week, we were just, like, loaded. We're stacked. So, next week, we're going to have even better prizes. So, we're going to have a little bit of bonus EXP. The Axe Shoulder Pad thing, that is a strange item. It counts how many kills you're going to be getting. So, Coaling Blade Chaos now has another meaning. Not only does it give you speed buff, it actually tracks the amount of kills you have. That is a TIE Hunter squid on top of his hat. Okay. Of course, we have a pass for you guys as well for the monthly Madness. The Asia portion of the tournament. If you guys don't want to spend money to buy a tournament ticket, well, here's one as well. We have 2 pro players that offer coaching for this week. It is Blitz for 1 hour of coaching, as well as Ecal Nova, a Chinese, formerly Chinese pro ex-player who played on teams like Dreams and Deity, will be coaching as well. And yeah, of course, Beta Keys is always the giveaway. Any prizes that you're particularly excited about, aside from the Mountain Yak?
And I mentioned the coaching last week, but well, we talked about that before. I'm gonna plug the monthly Madness Pass. They've had some epic games, especially today. So I heard rumors of a double Divine Rapier game, and of course I mentioned Templar Assassin has been spotted here or there. So yeah, definitely some great games in that tournament. So that's what I'll be plugging. But again, thanks to everybody who's provided these. And if you guys do want to contribute, you can just email us at the Dota Show. If you talk in chat, we'll try and read it, but it is hard to keep track of it.
Yep. Again, want to give a huge extended shout out to everybody that's been supporting the show. Without you guys donating these items for us, well, we can't have as good as item for people to participate in. All right, so real fast, here's how we're going to do things. You are going to answer one question right now. If you answer that question correctly and put your Skype ID in the chat, our moderator will contact you. Afterwards, you're going to have to answer 3 questions in a row correctly, and then you're going to have a chance to win some of these items. So without further ado, let's jump into the question. I don't know why I'm playing. Alright, I gotta play my...
Now this one I know.
Guys, don't just put the answer, you gotta put the Skype ID as well. Read the direction right under the question.
Yo, that music is fantastic.
I know, man. Shout out to whoever that actually found it for me.
Oh, okay, someone found it for you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Well, whoever made that, thank you very much. I love Jeopardy.
So we also have a couple of... What's that?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
We also have a couple of special guests for you guys today. Both of them are pretty good casters, so very, very happy to get them on the show. Let's see how scrubbed they're going to be for the trivia, but you say you're going to have special questions for them, right?
Well, one of them in particular, it's an interesting one.
All right.
But Glossy Banana, even if you can't speak, we prefer people talk. It makes it more fun.
Right.
But you can still participate even if you only can type. You can just type your answers in the Skype chat.
And I'll read it off for the viewers. And also, thanks for everybody that gave us feedback for last time. You guys told us to add a countdown timer so we can keep better track and time. Apparently, I'm too nice, I'm too lenient, so today I'll be a bona fide jerk. I mean, we have LD to be the jerk, right? So why do I have to do that too?
See, I feel like I prefer the word strict or fair or judicious, whereas you are, well,
I'm like Santa Claus. I'm just handing out victories.
You're chaos. You're chaos. Yeah, you espouse the everybody wins philosophy. Everybody's a winner with Lumi.
Alright, I think that is enough time. The Jeopardy music has been looping already, so let's actually reveal the answer right now. It is 6 minutes. A lot of people, you guys already got it. In fact, a little bit of interesting tidbit about this is that the first night actually starts at 5:55, but then it lasts 6 minutes.
Why? Why? Do you know why that is?
I don't know. But it starts at 5:55, so... It confused the hell out of me, too, when I first realized that in Dota 2. It's like, why not just a 6 minute? Hey, whatever. It is Valve and their way. So, our moderator will be contacting you right about now. And the Holy One, whenever you're ready, we are ready for you as well.
Yeah, big thanks to Holy One for dealing with y'all out there. And of course, guys, please, even if you're not sure you're going to get the questions, we'd like to get a variety of contestants. We don't want too many people who are good at answering questions.
What?
But we like to have a few who are maybe not the best, so we can make fun of them at everyone's expense. I think we're ready to go with the call.
Yep, and let's go into that one.
So, did you ever watch Jeopardy?
I have. To be honest, I could answer one question out of every 2 shows. So I feel pretty smart.
Hello.
Well, hopefully Mr. Foxy has better luck. Hello, Mr. Foxy. How are you today, sir?
Hello, I'm great today.
Mr. Foxy!
Are you feeling confident?
Yes, it's me.
How are you, man? I'm doing great, and you just said you're doing great, but I want to just ask you, how are you again?
I'm very great. I'm doing very great.
So, Mr. Foxy, I know you know the rules, but I'm going to explain it one more time for the contestants that are going to be playing just a little bit later. You're going to answer 3 questions in the row, and you could choose a category of questions you want to answer. The first category is going to be Dota scene. Second question is going to be, or second category, excuse me, is going to be the mechanic. The last question is going to be Dota / heroes / skills / items / heroes. And now, choosing the order of the category is very important, considering that the first question is going to be the easiest, second question is going to be a little bit harder, the last question is going to be the hardest. So, Foxy, are you ready? You know the rules, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so what would you like to take first for your first question?
I'll take Dota scene and, Dota scene.
Dota scene is what we're going to take. Which professional players are regularly co-cast? Just give me like 2 or 3.
Co-cast.
You got like 5 seconds, because it's counting down.
Wait, what does co-cast mean?
Co-cast is like, you know, when I'm casting with someone and someone else casts with me? The co-caster. Which professional players regularly co-cast?
Bamboo.
Bamboo? What? He does?
Is he a professional player?
He's a professional
right.
player, but he's not, he have never co-casted.
Oh,
Okay, I'm going to say no for that.
You're going to say no for that? So, Mr.
but
Foxy, who's been on the call for 20 seconds, 10 of which is just saying hello, he's done?
No, he's got to get the next 2 in a row. You have to get 2 in a row now.
All right, give me 2 professional players that co-cast right now. Go.
Okay, hold on. Okay, wait.
No, you get no time.
You got no time. When time's up, you got to give me names right now. Right now. Shout some names.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the chat now. So Cinderin and Sing Sing.
Cinder and Sing Sing. All right. Okay, we're gonna be a little bit more stricter with the time, right? Because the time is way over. We'll let it slide for the first one. First one gets a freebie, but we're gonna be going a little bit more harder. All right, you ready for this, Foxy?
Okay.
All right, question number 2. Question number 2.
I'm getting flamed on because of you, Mr. Foxy.
Yeah,
here we go.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
All right. Of course, Cinderin, Waga, and Boba, and Milk, and of course, there's a whole bunch of professional players that co-cast, and they cast with other various casters. In any case, what is going to be your second question, Mr. Foxy?
I'll take mechanics.
Mechanics for your second question. Good choice. Good choice. Second question is going to be: selling an item recipe will give you back what percentage of the original purchase?
Wait up.
And you have 20 seconds, and it's counting down on the stream.
Man, it's counting down really fast too. I don't even know why.
If I'm not wrong, it should be 75%.
Final answer?
Yes, 75%.
I'm sorry, sir. It's 80%.
There you go. All right. I don't feel bad for being nice anymore.
Yep.
Thank you, Mr. Foxy. Better luck next time, sir. And keep on contributing. You'll get another chance, I'm sure, in the future.
Yep. We'll see you, Mr. Foxy. I'll troll you later, okay? Mr. Foxy, by the way, a good online friend of mine, and we talk from time to time. Good thing that he showed up to the show, and I get to mess with him a little bit. Yeah, 80% recipe sell rate. You see, I think there was one game that I casted where Earthshaker was trying to save up to a Blink Dagger, and he was just buying Bracer recipes all freaking day long. So
well, Lumi, no time to rest here because Screen Guard guy.
Hello.
Up our second contestant of the day.
Hey,
of the day.
How are you doing today? What's your name, sir?
Screen Guard Guide.
Screen Guard Guide.
Yeah.
SGG. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, I guess SGG.
SGG. Yeah. Where are you from, man?
I'm from Australia. Well, actually Singapore, but I live in Australia.
Any relation to PGG?
Not yet.
His younger
but
brother?
Not.
hopefully in
I
the
like
future.
that
Not
answer.
yet.
Not yet.
when I get married.
Wow. Man, PGG, not the coolest guy in the community, but already got big fans. All right, SGG, I assume you know the rules. Are you ready for your first question? What would you like it to be?
Since I'm completely terrible at the Dota scene, I guess that.
All right, we will have the Dota scene for your first question. You have 10 seconds. Who is Reddit's Dota 2 admin? Reddit/Dota 2's admin.
I'm just gonna go to the chat.
You gotta go
immediately 'cause I
quick
have no
because we're
idea.
5, 4,
Anybody help me out?
3, 2,
No.
1.
Reversi.
Reversi is that your final answer?
Yes. Sure, why not?
You're not sure, but that
Probably.
is the correct answer. Reversi,
Oh my god.
who came on to our
Thanks, that
show.
was
You gotta watch our
Who
show
came on
more.
for-
Yeah.
Wax
That
Zero.
was the
I can't-
least confident answer I've ever
Hey.
heard in my life.
I mean,
Thank you. It's correct.
Mr. Foxy was
You were right.
pretty confident about 75%, but he was wrong, so, you know. So-
Hey, Lumi, by the way, refresh. Our faithful admin Harrison says refresh the question page, so you should probably go ahead and do that.
Refresh the question page. I will do so right now. All right, for your second question, SGG, what would you like?
Thinking mechanics. Actually, I'm terrible at this entire game, so I guess mechanics.
Okay, well, at least someone admitted. I know great number of individuals who are terrible, Nebula, who doesn't actually admit it. So, it's a good start. That's how you get better. All right, your second question of the day is, which neutral creep, well, we asked that last time, I'm sorry. I think I should have took this one out. By the way, our webmaster Harrison did an excellent job at taking questions out. I just haven't took it out. That's my fault. That's my fault.
It wouldn't be a Lumi commentary if he didn't miss First Blood, and
Exactly.
it wouldn't be a Lumi game show if he didn't ask the same question every week.
Right,
here we go.
something
Question.
has to be wrong, right? Okay, your real second question is going to be, what is the attack range on most melee heroes?
Oh, crap. I'm gonna go straight back to the chat.
Man,
I really
dude.
don't know anything.
13,
Anything.
12.
It's like one.
So we got, on the
Oh,
chat,
man.
we got 100, we got 120, 145, 150, 235. I'm not sure if the chat is helping you, man. You're out of time. 2, 1.
Maybe Google. I'm just gonna go 128.
128.
That sounds right.
Final answer?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. Again, freaking unsure, but that's right.
Big bailouts, guys. No more prizes if you keep on helping them out here.
You know what? I love it. I love it. The fact that's backing up SGG here. I mean, there's a whole bunch of troll as well, but it makes it fun.
Not enough trolls.
Not
This is
enough
our community.
thing.
What's doing?
The most pathetic thing is I actually do a Dota commentary, and the fact is I have no idea about any of these questions.
SGG, you cast.
Yeah, I do.
Ooh. All right. You want to tell everybody where they can find your cast?
Oh, actually, I put some of them on YouTube, on Dota commentaries, actually. It's under King of the REC, which is actually the first forum post. If you guys want to check that out. It's not super good, but yeah. Thanks for letting me plug.
No,
the show.
man, hey, everybody starts somewhere. Like myself, I started 3 years ago, as a nobody. So, hey, everybody needs as much plug as they need
I mean,
to get.
I was pretty much great at it from the get-go.
Except
But,
for LD, everybody starts as a noob, so. All right, we're going to be going to your last question, SGG. You ready?
Yep.
All right, it's going to be on heroes, skills, and items. And here is your final question. Which skills make heroes, or people, as it is written here, untargetable?
Which skills make you untargetable?
Yeah.
For attacks or for spells?
For attacks or spells.
Disruption?
That's one. We need three. We need three.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Disruption is
who
one
else has
thing. So
disruption?
what is Disruption's other partner in crime?
Obsidian Destroyers.
What's it called?
Wait, hang on. What's
all right, Lumi. Wait, let
I'm
me
just
just
trying to think.
clarify something.
Okay, Bane Elemental also has one, which is the ultimate. Oh crap! This is a bad day to forget names. Yeah. Can I do?
We're out of time.
play Dota?
We're out of time. We
you're
want
out of
Disruption.
time, sir.
Sleep. I'm just gonna use sleep because that one was from Naga Siren and Astral Imprisonment because that's in the chat. Thank you guys.
Okay, so we have Astral Imprisonment, Disruption, and Naga Siren's Song of Siren.
Yep.
LD, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with
Why?
Still, you can still target heroes that are in Bane Elemental Sleep. Just won't work the way you want it to.
No, I'm saying sleep
No,
from
he says
Naga
Naga
Siren.
Siren sleep.
Song of Siren.
And what was the other one?
It was Disruption, it was Astral Imprisonment, and it was...
Disruption.
Well, Astral Imprisonment
I
is
actually
Lumi,
think-
but I guess technically it works. I mean,
I actually think you can target someone.
no, you can't.
The thing is, like, invulnerability
Alright,
doesn't mean...
here's
No,
here's a better
invulnerability
one.
doesn't mean that you
Phase
can't get
shift
targeted.
is a better one.
I'm actually not sure about this one. Ask Wicked real fast. I think
If
he
you're
could
not
back me
sure-
up.
What do you have as official answers?
Official answer. Well, I'm gonna put right so far. Official answer. There's really good ones, right? Phase shift, snowball as you're rolling, you can't be targeted. Of course, Omni Slash, the panda splits, waveform, you're out of the map. Sleight of fist from the Zine. Of course, if you're getting tornado up by either Invoker or the Storm Panda, there's a whole bunch. I'm pretty sure you actually.
wins.
I'm pretty sure.
Bruno with the official verdict here. He's correct. He wins.
Okay.
Even though I would argue you cheated for him, but you know.
Seriously?
Okay.
I think you can target, but I actually can't understand what you will target it with when they're invulnerable. So hey, there you go. You got it. You got it.
Thank you so much.
SGG, what prizes?
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations first. And what prizes would you like to claim?
What's still left?
All right, you're the first winner for the day, so you get first pick. We got
seriously?
battle point boost. We got a couple cosmetic items. One's for axe that counts the amount of kills you're getting. And of course, there's one for Tie Hunter. It's a squid on his head. We have a couple of pro players coaching. One from Root Gaming, one from eCal. And then we do have the monthly Madness Asia Pass. So you can watch that tournament in your own Dota 2 instead of having a stream. Of course, we're always giving out beta keys. So...
Man, as much as I like squids on heads, I really have to go with the beta key since I don't have a Dota 2. So
you will now. You will now have your contact being left to Holy One, who is our moderator, and I will get you in touch with the beta key.
Okay, thank you so
SGG,
much.
before you go, make sure you put your link to your YouTube in the chat because some people are asking for it.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right, SGG.
Yeah,
we'll
thanks
see
for
you
playing.
hopefully next week. And have a nice
Yep,
day.
same. Thanks.
So how am I still too lenient?
Stop doing that thing where you're like, oh, and there's another ability which is very similar. The hero's name starts with an O, and it ends with an R. Come on, man.
I'm just trying to be
You're not the one
nice.
competing.
There's no
No, the
nice
chat,
people.
The chat hates. I mean, they love me yelling at you, but they really hate when you do that.
The chat's
so
a dick. I'm just saying. I call you out, all my viewers out there. You guys are dicks. No, I love you guys.
I am
Don't leave.
calling him. Dude, typewritten is such a flamer. Oh my god. But anyway. There, I'm done. I'm done. Slap you on the wrist. Let's move on to our next glorious contestant as soon as we're ready.
Well,
And I believe it is a special guest.
it's our special guest for today.
Early.
I can't hear our
Is he
special
here?
guest.
Yeah, I'm here.
I don't think anybody would actually recognize you if you don't say your phrase, sir.
Come on. I can do
Give it
this.
to me. Give it to me.
Hey, you live with this Purge. Is that enough? Is that-
Sorry, I
wow.
just got a little bit excited.
You're really excited about that.
Yeah.
Since you made me do that, I'm going to point out the fact that when you asked that question to the people last week,
Yeah.
you actually, the text you wrote for the answer was wrong.
Okay, well,
You said,
What-
hey,
Threw me
everybody.
with the wrong answer.
what I wrote was wrong, but what I said was
Yeah.
right, right?
That's true. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
See, I know it by heart. I just don't know how to write it. Sorry. Any case,
That's fine.
So Purge, before we go, I gotta ask you, Purge.
Go for it.
I need some help with my hair, and well, you've got the Bieber locks going on, or at least you did. Yeah. Anything you can assist me with? Any advice on how to get that sexy look?
Well, usually, this is kind of my ritual. I usually wake up and I go to Walmart, and I usually go to a local bakery and I pick up some scones for breakfast, and then I walk over to Walgreens because I always like drinking milk, so I get milk there. But I always take about 4 minutes or so to just stare at this cardboard cutout of Justin Bieber, and that really just channels the energy into my golden locks. So that's really scones is
You
the secret
transfer-
answer. It's actually nothing having to do with the cardboard cutout of Justin Bieber, but just figured I would also tell you that.
Well, that's only one of the many things I'm jealous that you possess, but yeah, I guess I'll work on the scones and the milk then.
and
Okay.
Justin Bieber, don't forget. If anyone wants to send out a cutout of Justin Bieber to LD, I have his address. Just let me know. All right, Purge. I'm sure you know how the show is gonna work. Tell me what
Yep.
topic would you like first?
I just like to cover this with the fact that I expect to get at least one question wrong, probably two. So I don't think I'm going to make it, to be honest. Some of these are pretty obscure. But the first one, there's Dota scene, there's items and skills, and what's the third?
Mechanics.
The mechanics. I think I should probably do... I'm going to go for... I think mechanics first, because I think those are the most obscure.
All right, good choice. Mechanic is a little bit dodgy at times. All right, what is the maximum speed that a unit could have? I think
522.
520. We don't even need to get the full 10-second, right? We're good? 522, yep. Final answer?
Got it. Yep, that's it.
522, very, very easy. Second one, what is it?
I don't know, you just tell me.
You tell me. Dota scene? No, you pick the order. You want the Dota scene or you want the hero skills items?
I want to do... I'm going to say Dota scene second. I hope it's not a Southeast Asian question. So I don't know those teams at all.
You got Purge on the side helping you out? Is he your lifeline here?
I mean, Purge on the side?
Gods.
Oh, no, I have no idea.
I'm just embarrassing myself. I'm sorry.
I got nothing.
All right.
Nope.
Okay. You got the power of Google next to you, right?
I suppose so. You're going to hear my keyboard rumbling if I have to do the result of this, but...
All right.
Go for it.
Well, all right, listen. Before we do that, for bonus points, what ability makes you move faster than that maximum movement speed?
Charge of Darkness.
Ooh.
Does that count?
Dude knows, yeah.
And do you know how fast it makes you move? For
I just played him yesterday. I know at one point it's 450. I think it's like 620 something.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know.
Close. That's close.
Yeah, that's real close.
Yeah, 650 is actually the exact amount, but...
Okay.
Just all right, your second question is coming up, and which player said in an interview that he'd rather win fast because 60 minutes into the game a mistake could cost you the entire match?
That's kind of a really
easy.
broad question in some ways. Lots of people have said stuff like that. I mean, Navi talked about that. Dendi talked about that in an interview with Ghost Gamers about a year ago where he talked about ending the game because I assume the answer is probably Dendi.
Okay.
But the question is very broad.
Yeah, you're right. No, a lot of people did say things like that, but the first one to ever say it was Dendi, so you're absolutely correct. And I like how you are just like, oh, 1 year ago he said it right in this website.
I know exactly. The video's on the ghostofgamers.net YouTube channel, and it actually has the demo of him playing WTF Invoker for the first time. So if you guys want to see that, in Dota 1, by the way.
Oh man, that video.
He did that a year ago.
Yeah, I've seen him in both. It's pretty ridiculous.
If you guys haven't seen that WTF Dendi playing Invoker, just actually check it out. Like, he's just laying back casually, and he's tapping his keyboard so fast, I thought he was playing StarCraft 2. I'm just saying, it's worth your 1 minute of checking it out. And last question is going to be hero skills and items. You ready, Purge?
Yeah, let me just open up my playdota.com/heroes. That way I can see the heroes.
Cool. Hey, guys, you guys are taking note at home. That is the way you want to do it. This is for all the marbles, Purge. And your last question is going to be, which hero has 480 attack range?
480 attack range. All right, well, it's not a strength hero, that's for sure. It might be Huskar. He's about there. Agility heroes. It's not Gyrocopter. He's shorter than that. Maybe
this is like
Weaver.
the worst question.
God, this question is really hard. I don't think it's an anti-hero.
What's wrong with this question?
Did you say 480?
480.
480? Morph is less than 400 for you guys in chat.
There was a patch that specifically took this hero's attack range from 500 to 480 because of such like strong metagaming shit that was going on back then.
Damn.
Alright, you're out of time, Purge. Let me know. Give me a guess.
I'm gonna guess... I almost had a guess. I guess I'll guess No, it's not gonna be Huskar. God. I think, how about Venomancer? I'll guess Venomancer.
Venomancer does not have 480.
That's just a guess.
It's Stormsturt. Some people are writing in chat. Okay. Yeah, there was one patch, he was at 500, and he was fighting with Shadowfiend in the mid lane, and IceFrog's like, okay, we're gonna give Shadowfiend just a little bit of oomph. Wait,
nice.
Shadowfiend actually has 600, right? What am I even saying? He was fighting against some other 500 range hero. See, I don't even know.
I'd like to point out that Venomancer is 450, so I was close, kind of.
So, Libby, what you're really trying to say is that IceFrog is a Yaffet's fanboy.
Yes.
And now we have a second piece of evidence.
Yes. We're trying to actually hunt down IceFrog by just having like tiny pieces of information. Yeah, SF does have 500. Okay, I was gonna say he went against Shadowfiend all the time, Stormsturt, so they want to lower Stormstur's attack range a little bit. All right, so I'm sorry that was a pretty obscure one, but
That's okay. I didn't want to Google it. I'm like cheating. All of you other cheaters. I've been listening. Reading
You can
chat
actually
and
just
shit.
mouse
Come
over
on.
Here. So there's lots of good ways to cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't try to do that.
Purge
I
with
was
some
just
honor.
looking
Yeah.
straight on all the way.
All right, Purge.
Well, in my book, that was your 5th question. So yeah,
That's
thanks for
true.
coming on.
Thanks for coming on,
No
and
problem.
I'll see you on Wednesday because we have a date, right?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a milkshake, and I'm gonna buy you a hamburger, and you're gonna legally be bound to put out. So
Yep.
going all the way. Going all the way.
People listening home, I know you guys are jelly. So, all right, Purge, I'll see you on Wednesday,
Yes,
and
Sounds great.
we're ready for our next contestant. Are you jelly, LD? That I mingle with others.
I don't think that begins to describe it, but yeah. Also, you're very easy, by the way. Can I just throw
Easy?
that one out there?
The man has Justin Bieber's hair. Do you have it? I don't think so. I'm sorry, did that
That's
hurt?
beside the
I'm
point.
sorry. That was
I have
That's right.
a strong jaw and good Irish looks.
Good Irish. Which, by the way, if you're listening in chat and you want to know how to actually participate, we at the beginning of the show we always have a filter question, and if you do answer the filter question correctly, our moderator, Holy One, will be contacting you. And looks like we have our next contestant. Maybe. Do we?
That might have just been Holy One trolling us. No, it looks like we have a Narc aboard. Hey Narc, can you hear us?
Yes. Hello.
Hello,
Oh.
hello.
Hello Narc, how are you?
Fine. And you?
I'm doing great. LD, how are you?
I'm good. It sounds like you're in a submarine or something, and also you have some slow internet, or maybe you just take your time to respond to us.
I broke.
We might have
my
to give him a few
last
extra
microphone.
seconds.
You broke your last microphone in a fit of rage
Yeah.
in playing Dota?
Yes. Yes.
I like that.
Now I have a karaoke microphone in a jar.
Wait, you're playing on the Dota show with a karaoke microphone? That's hot.
In a
Yeah.
jar.
In a
Okay.
jar. Wow. All right.
Do you want to sing for us while we're at it? I mean, let me.
I think it would ruin the show.
No, it wouldn't. Because I sing
think it
all
would
the
ruin
time.
the show if you didn't.
Yeah.
Nah.
No? All right.
I'm cool.
That's such a troll. Oh my god.
All right, now
I have a karaoke microphone and I'm a singer, but no, I won't sing.
right. I'm already very disappointed at you, and I want to tell you your first question, you only have 10 seconds, so you better answer it quick. What topic would you like?
Mech.
Mech for the first question. Question number 1. How long does double damage rune last? Timer starts right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I see 45 seconds. I see 30. I see 45. I see
45.
45. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is correct. 45 seconds for a double damage rune. Don't be wasting it. If you're the carry hero, come on, man. It only lasts 45. All right. Your second question, Narc. Is that how you pronounce your name? Sorry if I got it wrong.
It's okay. I take items and spells and stuff.
Hero items and spells for your second question. Name 5 pure damage spells. And this one, if you go a little bit over the 20 seconds, that's fine, because you are naming 5 things.
Omni Knight's Heal.
That's one.
Test of Faith.
Test of Faith, that's another one.
Bane's what's it called? Brain Sap.
That's another one. You got
Damn.
3 so far.
And does like Arcane Orb or Enchantress Ultimate count?
Yes, they do. They do pure damage. Arcane Orb, and of course, Impedus from Enchantress. Yep. Man, this guy, he was pacing himself. He's got everything. Of course, there's a couple more as well. Sunstrike recently got changed. Hook does do pure damage. I think that's right. Laser as well. Stifling Dagger. Whirling Death. Timber Chain. That new hero, that tree chopper dude. Yeah, he's all pure damage. So any spell coming from him is gonna do it as well. You're on a good track, sir. You ready for the last question?
Yeah, bring it on.
All right. I'd like to add to Dota Scene for your hardest and your last question. In an interview, which player infamously said that the concept of outpick does not exist or held no meaning? In an interview,
I mean,
you better be Googling Dota 2 outpick interview right now, man. I'm just saying. In an interview, which player infamously said that the concept of outpick held no meaning? I need to actually get better at reading in general because I can't read out loud.
It's Well, while we're at it, it's infamously,
Infamously.
not infamously.
Infamously.
Yeah.
All right, Narc, you're out of time. I need an answer right now. Whoa, is that your final answer?
That would be something the Russian said.
Oh! Alright, okay. So, Russian is
I'll
not a
take-
name of a pro player.
I'll take art style.
Art style. Final answer.
I'm not sure, but I have no other guess.
You have no other guess. Well, you guessed it, but you guessed correctly. You got all 3 questions right in a row. Art style is the final answer. So, that means you're going to be winning some prizes. Congratulations, first of all. Anything that you want for prizes?
I'll take monthly madness thing.
Monthly Madness, so he can watch a double Divine and some PA
Yeah.
games. Yeah, okay. Have your Steam account being left up to our moderator who got you in the show. And then we're
Okay.
going to be giving you the Monthly Madness Pass.
Okay.
All right, Narc,
Thank
thanks
you.
for coming on. We will see you next week, hopefully. And so far, we got 2 contestants in that one, right, LD?
We do, and I think we have our second special guest. I don't know if he's supposed to come on now, but I was told to add him, so
Hey, that
I
means-
guess we're gonna do him now.
All right.
And it's the one and only Bballin 773 from DotaCommentaries.com. I'm sure most of you guys know him, but if you don't, it's Bballin, and I think he's still here. No, he's not. Oh, there he is. Hey, Bballin, how you doing, buddy?
The day is mine, Shrek. Have you ever watched fucking Saturday Night Live?
No.
Well, I know Luminous Assassin because he's like as an American as it can get.
Right. I'm the embodiment of Americanism.
You would stand
That
to
was
do
good.
the penis mightier. The penis mightier.
What?
See,
give
LD
that
knows
one
what I'm
8 out
talking
of
about.
10.
8 out
I
of
give
10.
that 8 out
Look,
of 10. That was
we
good.
have 400 people in chat, and no one knows what the fuck you're talking about.
Saturday Night Live. You guys all. Let's sigh.
All right, Bballin, what's up? How's your fine evening?
Pretty good. I took a
Evening.
break.
Evening. Come at me.
Evening?
Evening.
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 Evelyn?
That's how
Evelyn's
people
fine.
say it in UK, right? Good evening, sir. I'm pretty sure that's how they're not. All right. Okay.
Poor people.
All right, Bballin. I know you're pretty good with these trivia shit. Are you ready?
I was born ready.
All right. Born ready. What's your first topic?
Mech.
Mech. Why does everybody go mech first?
Because mech sucks and nobody wants to deal with hard mech questions.
Shit, if I was doing the
Only,
show,
like, only nerds
I was
don't want
participating in
the
the
show.
show, I'd be like, mech last, I got this. All right, mech
Only
first.
people who make
Oh,
demo
he
shows
called you
care.
out. He called you out.
Mech's too hard for everybody. How long does the day and night cycle last? Naturally last. And if you ever did the filter question, I mean, that's already right there, right?
What?
What? How long does a day/night cycle naturally last? You're out of time, Bballin. I need a number right now. Because did you watch at the beginning of the show?
12 minutes. Can you give me a second?
12 minutes. And can
Oh,
you give me a
serious?
second?
You serious?
He said
Yo,
12
he's out.
minutes, and
Out.
he's gonna go Google right now. What the fuck is
Why
this?
does it? Why?
Huh? I gave you the answer.
Right, did you go Google to confirm it?
Oh, no. I had to get a drink of water. and
Yeah, drink. Yeah, okay. A drink of water at the middle of the question, because that's what people do. 12 minutes. Yeah, no, that's the correct answer. I can.
Of course.
6
Is
minutes
there any
for.
doubt?
All right, you already owe one in my book, but all right, here we go.
No, I gave the answer and then I stepped out. Was that not true? Am I not?
That's true. All right, that's cool. That's cool. All right, your second question. Your mech's already out of the way. Bballin. What would you
There's so
want?
much bitterness.
What do you want?
Huh? Items and heroes and all that.
Items and hero for your second question. What is the best hero in the game?
You already know, man.
Give me the answer, man. 20 seconds. You're just counting down. 19, 18. What?
Bat.
Bat Rider. Final answer?
Of course. Best hero in the game. Easy.
All right.
Crystal Age.
Your real second
All right,
question.
wait.
Your real-
Wait.
Oh.
While we have him here, Bballin, where is that Bat Rider guy that you?
Yeah. Where was that?
I'm trying to get good.
It's gonna come out when Nebula's new show comes out.
Oh, big flames.
Oh snap!
Big flames. All right, your second real question for the day. Name an item that gives you plus damage but isn't made out of components that gives you plus damage. You got 20 seconds.
Perseverance.
What?
Perseverance.
Perseverance. Man, you only needed like 2 seconds. Yes.
Easy.
Easy stuff, man.
I do commentate this game.
Oh,
Not very well.
that's some big flames, man.
How is that a flame?
I don't know.
Well, in Dota 1, it was made over a flame. Remember?
Yeah, it was.
Look, we gotta play some of that Warcraft 3 again.
I thought we were gonna do Warcraft 3. Why do we no do Night Elf versus Undead anymore?
Because he broke up with me.
Yeah, I'm with Purge now. I'm
Yo,
sorry.
I'll play you guys any day. No problem.
All right.
You'd have me yelled you'd be my sloppy seconds.
Oh,
No,
Man,
I
this
ain't nobody's
game-
sloppy seconds.
this
You
show-
can be my first.
this show
You
is
can-
already
First.
Break me in.
PG-13.
Yeah.
Let's keep it PG-13. All right. Ring of Poseidus is another one. Helm of Dominator does give you plus damage as well. Perseverance, like Bballin said, is also plus damage. And your last question for the Dota scene. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Which player won Evo for Marvel? That is the scene question.
Filipino champ.
Filipino champ. All right. For your real dirt question of the day, where does
Unfortunately.
God currently live? And-
God.
And
As in the
gods,
player.
the caster, gods from
Oh,
those games.
gods. Yo, he
Don't
lives
say
in
the
Thailand.
heaven, because I said God, and don't say his living room or bedroom. I
lives
need a
in
country.
Thailand.
I need a country.
Thailand, you.
He already answered you 10 seconds.
I'm sorry, my name's Luminous, and I talk over people. What's your answer?
Of
What?
course. Thailand. For the
Thailand.
8th time.
Okay.
Yo,
Man,
you're bad.
Bballin,
You're bad.
I know you got everything right, but you're no
What?
fun, man. You make it too easy.
Too easy. Just like your mother.
All right, let's give him
Oh.
a bonus challenge question.
All right, bonus questions.
Let me give him the hardest question that we have. This is bullshit.
Give them the hardest question that we have. You know, we actually have a tro.
Oh my god.
You know,
This
we have a
is-
tro.
this is-
One of the Dota scene question, it's gonna ask. The question is gonna be, who is Ice Frog? Right? And there's actually no answer
really-
because nobody knows the answer, and we're gonna have it. We're gonna leave it in rotation. Somebody's gonna get it, and they'll be like, "Who the fuck is?" Yeah, okay, I don't got one for you. Bballing's too good.
Yo, PG-13, man.
Sorry.
I thought, why are you swearing?
You just call me Yo Mama joke, and you say PG-13 now.
You're the host, man. I'm just sticking by your rules.
All right, Bballin. You want any prizes? Is my tender love enough
Well-
for you?
Well, let me just say, I told Lewis before he asked me what were the prizes. He said like cosmetics, battle points, and beta keys. I was like, don't need battle points because I'm already the best.
Right.
Don't need cosmetics because I'm already awesome.
Right.
Without cosmetics. So what do I need?
Coaching by Root Gaming.
Coaching by Root Gaming.
Yeah.
That is a possibility. But unfortunately, I don't have enough time. So I guess give me the coaching and I'll give it out to a random person.
Which one do you want? Do you want Root Blitz?
I want the coaching.
Or do you want... No, there's two
which
pro
one?
players. There's a Chinese player, which, you know, English might be an issue, but he has a translator with him. And then we have Root Blitz, who is an American. So you guys speak the same language, I assume.
May you understand some more of this American pop culture. I'll take Blitz.
You take Blitz from Root Gaming. Blitz, if you're listening out there, we sold you out. I mean, we gave you out. In any case. All right, Bballin. Man, you make this look too easy.
It is.
We're not going to have you to show anymore.
All right, enough
because-
fanboy here. Goddamn.
All right.
Well, I'm
Just
mad,
kidding,
Elodie.
people, and I love you too, buddy.
Peace.
Well, that was Bballin 773, and I have to just give him a big shout out because he's been commentating a game a day. You guys remember that one time I did a game a day for an entire month? He's been doing that. So check him out on his YouTube channel. It's a combination of Dota 1 and Dota 2. He's been casting the latest games from the Dota 2 tournament as well. Bballin 773 is his YouTube channel. Go help him out. Go check him out. Do we have more contestants for today?
Well, we have a special person in the chat who I think
Another?
you called the best flamer in North America, or
Who?
maybe the world.
Who?
Oh, come on, you should know this.
Who's the best flamer in the world?
What?
In North America?
But I think we have someone else on the call now. And that appears to be Jeff Covert, who apparently is nuclear clearance codes to Russia right now.
Is there
this
anything
guy-
you could do to fix your mic, sir?
I can.
You
It's
can.
fine.
Can you do it?
I don't even know where you people find these mics, but all right, we'll work with it. We'll work with it. So how are you doing, sir, Mr. Jeff Covert? And I guess
I'm
your name's appropriate now.
I'm good.
You're good. I'm good too.
Okay.
You ready? You ready for the show?
All right,
Yeah.
let's go.
All right. What's your first question, Jeff?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I know. What's your first question, Jeff? What category would you like?
Mechanic.
Mechanic. Man, people are copping out. God, next person. Next person, you get bonus point. Lumi Love if it's mechanic level 3. All right. All right. Your mechanic for your first question. How long does invisibility rune last?
10 seconds.
10 seconds, and you're counting down. 7. Did he say the answer already? I didn't hear it.
60.
It cut out for me.
60 seconds?
60. 60, is that your final answer?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir. It's just like the double damage rune. It only lasts 45 seconds. Still there? I'm sorry. We'll have you on next week.
I
just-
see ya.
Alright, see you.
Thanks, I recommend a better microphone as well.
Yeah, actually, I got my microphone I've been casting for 3 years.
Libby, I think we found it. That is officially the worst microphone in the world.
Okay.
Like, there's some bad ones out there. There's some static. There's some background noise. That you live in an airport. I mean, but we found it. That's the worst one.
I have
You will
birds.
never
I have
find-
birds going out outside. I have airplanes, but at least you could hear those clearly, right?
Well, yeah, you live in a combination airport aviary.
Right,
But,
right.
You just stopped them all.
Everybody be flying over here. All right, it looks like we have a clear mic with a very, very a large amount of static. Sir, how are you doing today?
Oh, I think that was Holy One. We have just.
Man. Holy One just throw us.
Oh, yeah.
Do we need another filter question? Do we need more contestants? I can't believe we're running out of contestant jelly. There's just a long line.
Here we go. Here we go. We're just sleep. I'm not sure what to call him, but welcome to the show, sir.
Hi guys.
Hey, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How about you guys?
I'm doing great. LD's doing great as well. Thanks for calling in. Where are you from?
I'm from Canada, actually.
Canada, eh? Are you gonna do the mechanic for the first question too?
No, I want some Lumi love.
Oh, all right. I'm feeling this one, but you gotta make it to level 3 first, all right? So, what's your first question?
Let's do Dota 2 or Dota Scene, yeah.
Dota Scene, yeah, for the first question. All right, what is the name of the top 3 teams at the International in 2011? I want them in order. 1, 2, 3, go. You got 8 seconds.
I think Navi was first.
All right, you think Navi's first? That's a great start. All right.
Oh, a bold choice, I must say.
Oh, sorry. I think. Scythe.
2 more.
SG.
Scythe as your
Scythe
second
was,
place?
No, third.
Third place.
Second was
Second was who?
eHome.
eHome. So is Navi, eHome, Scythe in that order? Final answer?
Yeah.
Yep, that's correct. Ever so close to that Lumi love. If you get this one right, man, we're gonna go to level 3. So I'm assuming you want to take the you want to take the hero skills and items for the second one, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, that's what we're gonna have. What is the longest duration stun in the game? Spell
I
names.
think it's Goblin Techie's stun.
Goblin Techies.
Status Trap.
Status Trap. Status Trap, 6 seconds. All right, you got the question right. I just want to tell you that. But give me another one. Can you give me another one?
Let me see. Is it like 5 seconds? Let me. Alchemist? No, definitely not. No, I can't give any.
All right, that's fine.
I'm sorry.
Chronosphere with Axe Scepter does give you 6 seconds as well. Originally in this question, I kind of had Nightmare from Bane Elemental, but then I looked back to the question again and I was like, that's not really a stun, so I think people will argue. Nightmare, by the way, 7 seconds with Disable. But, alright, you're getting some Lumi love because you're taking down the number 3 question as mechanics. You ready?
Yep.
Man, I'm hardly ready. I can't control my body right now. Alright, your last question. What is the amount of armor below which the minus armor stops having additional effect?
Oh, damn.
Is that why people take take mechanics? That's
This is a seminar grade question right here.
Let me see.
Man, if you want a PhD in Dota, you gotta just answer like 10 level 3 mechanics properly.
I think it's 20. I'm not sure.
You think it's 20, you're not sure. Does that mean you're looking at chat?
Let's see. Yeah, it says 20 on chat too.
Alright. Final answer.
Are you...
Final answer?
Yep.
Final answer indeed. That is right. Minus 20 armor is the maximum that you could have before it has any additional effects. So, yeah. Pretty good, man.
Yes. Thank you.
Congratulations. Not only are you getting prizes, but more importantly, you're getting some Lumi love. I don't even know what that means. But, what prizes would you like, sir?
Let's see. Coaching would be nice, but, do you guys still have Monthly Madness?
No,
passes?
we gave that one out. I'm sorry. So right now what you have is coaching with a former Chinese pro. You got battle point bonus. You got a couple of nice items, one of which count amount of kills you are getting. Of course, beta keys is always available.
How long did the battle points last?
What's that? You want the battle points?
How long does it last?
3 days. 75% buff for yourself and 15% for everybody that you're playing with.
Can I just have a beta key again so I can give it away to my friend? See,
this guy. Round of applause, everybody at home. Round of applause for the guy that's giving keys away to his friends. All right, have your contact being left up to our moderators, and we'll be contacting you with the beta key.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for coming on.
That was just ZZZ. How many winners do we have? 4, I think. Is that correct?
That's up to Holy One to keep track of, but it looks like we're heading right back into our next contestant, which is the Falcon.
The Falcon.
Also known as Bird of Prey, or yeah, Falcon's a pretty sweet man. Oh, and here we go. Let's see if he's as cool as his namesake. Hi.
Hey, Falcon.
What's up? How you guys doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm not very. How do I put it? I don't think I can do very well.
I know you can punch very well, so.
Maybe. I like to not rely on that, and I can't really help. Doesn't really use for this competition, but I think maybe.
All right, Falcon. Your first question: what topic would you like? And I have to remind you, it's 10 seconds for the first question, so it's got to be quick.
All right. Well, I don't actually have a list in front of me, so I wouldn't know the topics. So could you give me a little?
Yeah, no problem. You have a choice between the Dota scene, hero skills and items, or mechanics.
Give me items. Everyone else is doing mechanics, so I'm gonna do items.
All right, fair enough. Hero skills and items for your first question. Name 2 items that give you plus 60 damage.
Plus
or just 60 damage in
damage.
general. Yep, it's counting down. 8, 7, 6.
I want to say Radiance gives you 60 damage on top of let's see what the chat says on this one. MKB.
MKB and Radiance?
No, Desolator. I remember that, Desolator.
Desolator, you want to switch it up now?
Yeah, I want to switch to Radiance and Desolator just because I remember last game was Nature Prophet and that was plus 60 in the... Yeah.
Alright, Desolator and Radiance, that's correct. Absolutely correct. Battle Fury also give you plus 60. Butterfly, if your agility hero, does give you 60 as well. Sacred Relic, of course, upgrades in the Radiance, and that does give it to you as well. What, LD?
Alright, Lumi, apparently you can't control your exploit any better than you can the words that come out of your mouth. You need to change off of the rewards onto the question slide.
Guys, everybody have ears. They could listen, right?
Harrison is flaming you, so I am merely the mouthpiece for his thoughts.
Alright. Battlefield is not 65. Look it up. Fight for whatever. Look it up. Go to Play Dota right now. You know, I'm sorry. I just gotta let some steam off my chest. A lot of people just PM me and be like, "Oh, Luminous, I think you made a mistake here." And they'd be like, "Oh, this is wrong, this is wrong." You look at it first, and then you tell me you made a mistake. Because if you made a mistake and you tell me I made a mistake, I will slap you in the back of the head. Alright, sorry. I just need to... Alright, are you still with me? Did I scare you away? I'm sorry.
No, I'm still here.
Alright, good. Alright, Falcon. Falcon could take some tough love. Battle Fury is plus 65. Alright, thanks. I learned something. Thanks, guys. I'm sorry. Right, I love you guys. Alright, what's your second question, sir?
Still same.
You can't do the same, man. You gotta switch it up.
I'll go mechanics. I'm not even good at scene either. I blew the easy one. Yeah, I'll go mechanics.
What's with the big sigh, LD?
I don't know, man. I'm a little disappointed in some of these contestants we've had today, but here we go.
Alright, mechanics for the second question. Why is it still effing here? Falcon, I'm sorry. Alright,
What? Is that my question? I don't know.
How much
so
gold
bad.
How much gold does a hero lose based on this level when it dies?
Is this like pre-bloodstone stuff? Like
just
flat
basic, flat out. How much gold do your hero lose when it dies based on its level?
I would assume it would be, judging by everyone's favorite response in the chat, probably somewhere between 25 and 30, and I guess 30.
You're guessing 30.
I'm
Final
going
answer.
for the 30 chance. Yep.
Yep, your lifeline, pretty good. 30 gold times your level. So if you're level 25 and you're dying, you're losing 750. Pretty big stuff. So really good way to keep track of your buyback goal in game, as well as how much you're gonna be dying. Pretty good, pretty useful thing to.
Actually,
yeah.
Actually, you know what's really useful is that part where you don't have to do any math because you can just mouse over your gold and it tells you. Yeah, that's a good feature too.
You know, you could mouse over the goal, or you could know in your head and save yourself that 1 second. Come at me,
Yeah,
bro.
because that's what you should be doing.
Exactly. That's
after
exactly
team
what you
fight.
should be doing.
Do your multiplication tables in the middle of a big team fight.
Shit, you know I could. You know I could. All right, your last question is going to be on the Dota scene. You ready, Falcon?
Yeah.
All
I'm gonna
right.
be sad when you guys finally put delay on this, so I can't just look at chat.
There's about a 5-second delay. I just want to say that chat is not trolling hard enough, man, because I want to see like.
They're helping me out. I'm loving it. I mean, it's great. I'm not very apt at all this stuff with this, and they're just giving me a lifeline here.
Yeah, man. It's the nature of the show. Your last question of the day. Oh man, list all the teams. Okay, list all the team names that Miggle, Link, Angel, and Rise play together from ESWC to disbanding. Right. One more time. List all the team names that Miggle, Link, Angel, Rise play together from ESWC to their disbandment.
Yeah, I'm gonna rely on A-Boxer here and say MDW, E-Home, Orange, and Mouse. I'm gonna throw everything to him. And it's probably gonna be wrong, he's probably trolling, but it's the only one I have right here. So, Mouse, MTW, E-Home, and Orange.
I gotta say, man, you got Orange. Orange is a Singaporean team.
I'm sorry. But yeah, you got trolled pretty hard.
It was no way I was getting it anyway.
I don't think any of those were correct. MTW, Mouse, Orange, and E-Home, was that before?
Yeah, those were the first. None of it were wrong. Yeah.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the troll.
No, I had no way. So I mean, that was my best shot.
Sorry, sir.
I mean, I thought you did pretty well. I thought you did pretty well.
Oh, well.
I thought the chat did pretty well.
Yeah,
is what I would say.
there's that too. Monkey Business, SKDD, Quantic, Eclipsia for like 3 days, and then the Woes is where all these players played in. All right, Falcon. I'm sorry you couldn't get your punch on the last question.
That was fun.
That was fun. Yeah, we'll have you on for next guy. So how the Dota show works is we're basically gonna play till we have 5 winners, or until we go to like 8:20-ish. So we need one more winner, and keep those calls coming in. This is what we need to do.
Your number one fan, actually, it's Grand Grant joining the call.
Grand Grant.
AKA Thor Molecules, AKA Phantom Raviolis.
All right, Grant, can you promise me we're going to keep it PG-13? All right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I live in America.
What's that to do with anything?
That's not really the answer we want, but we'll roll with it.
All right, Grant's on the show. Grant, do you know how it works? Do you know what category you want?
I get questions and I answer them.
Yeah. Yeah, you get to pick what category you want, though.
He's our best contestant already. He's on a roll.
So do I pick the categories for you, or what? You're like...
Yeah, you call me a girl?
I didn't call you nothing. I'm sorry, man.
All right,
don't hurt me. All right, Dota scene is going to be your first question. Name 3 teams that Kuroki played on during his Dota/Dota 2 career. Let me tell you, there's about 1 billion, so...
Well, are we talking about Korok, Kuroki, or Kuronaiti?
Kuroki, the German
Well, they're
player.
all the same person.
But they're all the same, so I mean, I could name any team.
Kuroki, the German player.
Yeah, good.
All right, we got GoSuGamers.net.
All right.
We got, I mean, are we counting any Dota 2 team, like Leaf? Or
yeah, that's one. That's one.
All right. And are we counting U-Blast? Because he played for them, too.
Yeah, he played for 1 billion teams. Is that your 3 answers?
All right, yeah, sure, those ones. And Chaos Ant.
Yeah,
Chaos
man.
Ant was the best team he ever played for, so you got
He played for everybody. WE, Mouse, KSN, MYM, Blight, Int, Nirvana, Int, NWO, GGNet, Panzer, 10th, VP, Leaf. He played for them all. Man, people say... What?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Nothing, man. I mean, he played for Quantic at DreamHack. Did you see that?
There you go. I didn't see that. Unfortunately. All right, your second question, Grant. You're doing well. Hero skills and items is going to be the topic. Name the most expensive non-upgradable item.
The non-upgradable, like...
Yep, most expensive non-upgradable item. So
Sacred Relic, right? Like, wait, what do you mean non-upgradable?
Like Sage's Mask, you could upgrade it. Sacred Relic, you could upgrade it. What's the most expensive non-upgradable item?
So just nothing that combines with anything else.
Right.
I mean, Relic, unless we're counting
No.
stacking war.
No. Well, Relic builds into something else.
Oh,
right,
okay,
right.
I
Just
gotcha.
a flat out something that, yeah.
Jesus. Like, all right. Does oh man, this is rough, man.
You're running out of time, man. You ran out of time. I need an answer right now.
See ya, Grant.
Blink dagger, blink dagger, blink dagger, blink dagger.
Blink final answer?
Or Athro blade already. Yeah, blink dagger.
Yeah, blink dagger, 2150. That's the highest it goes. Doing pretty well. All right.
Big bailouts from the chat.
No, what? I didn't even read the chat. They're all losers.
Oh yeah.
Bro, like, have you seen who I am?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I'm like the Indiana Jones of the Dota scene.
All right, your last question is gonna be on mechanics, and apparently they're hard according to the chat. But again, the chat don't know what you know because you know way more than the chat does.
Okay, wait. I'll answer this one in less than 6 seconds.
Deal. What if you don't answer in less than 6 seconds?
I'll show you my abs on stream.
Okay, I think that's fair. All right, last question is: a stout shield gives you 60% chance to block 20 damage. What is the percent chance to block 20 damage if you wear 2 stout shields?
20%.
Well, that was quick.
That was completely wrong.
That is fucking wrong. I'm sorry, Greg.
What?
It's 84.
It goes up.
It goes up. You get 2 stout shield, of course you block more. Come on, man.
Oh,
Isn't
I
that
thought you
simple
said
logic?
poor man's shield. I think I deserve another question. I heard poor man's
No,
shield.
what?
For a ranged hero. That's what I heard.
Poor man shields for a ranged hero.
What?
Yeah, that's what I.
Poor man shield for range shield block 10. The fuck are you smoking?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I thought it went down.
Oh my god.
That seems kind of unfair, honestly.
That was the worst. That's the worst run answer we've ever had. Can we start keeping track of the worst run answers we've ever had?
I'm not gonna lie. This one
that
is.
was just one more question. That was kind of unfair. I mean, you kind of just popped it on me, and like you misworded it.
All right. Well, you already have to show your abs on stream, but we'll give you another question.
Yeah, I'm feeling lenient as well. All right. Okay, so this one is 84% for the viewers at home. It does stack and it does get better, but not that much. All right. Real question this time. I'm gonna read it very slowly. And why don't we have a fucking question here?
Because it knows I'll answer it.
All right. All right. We're gonna. All right. Here's the question. What is Courier's movement speed? 6 seconds.
Oh,
5.
Goodness. Whoa, really? 6? I don't know about 6. Courier's movement speed, flying or non-flying?
Non-flying.
Flying is 350. Non-flying, I believe it is. Oh, it has to be like 200, right? I'm gonna go. 350 is flying. That's genius that I knew that, but I'll go. I don't know, man. 100.
100.
No, 200.
200.
No, 250.
250. I'm just repeating after you.
Oh my goodness! Can one of those three?
One of those three.
What your contestants do now, because you give them a verbal cue if they're right.
I'm just repeating after him. He said 100, and I said 100. All right, final answer. You're out of time. What is this movement?
200.
200. Final answer.
Yes.
That's wrong, man. 350. It's 350. Both walk.
350 is flying. No, how can it be? No, they go. What? There's no possible. I said 350.
You said 350 flying.
Final answer. I said final answer.
That was one of your many answers that you provided.
Yes, that was one of the numerous answers. You gave me the entire integer number set, going from wherever to wherever. I'm sorry, man, Grant. You already trolled us. One more question.
Well, I mean, I did say 350 first, but I will forgive you because you're just doing a great job right now.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Doing a great job being a jerk.
Right. Are you going to show me your abs or no?
Yeah.
All right.
You got... Yeah.
Yeah, real fast, where can the chat check out your abs in the future when you're streaming?
I don't stream.
You don't stream, so you just lied to me.
TwitchTV.com/GrandGrant or whatever.
TwitchTV/GrandGrant.
Or whatever. .com/GrandGrant.
NA Dota is a good place to find, apparently.
NA Dota, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, Grant, thanks for participating. I really enjoy having you on the show.
I love you.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye, David Gorman.
Goodbye, Grant.
David Gorman. Is the name of
his beautiful noob, but a noob nonetheless. In the end, he fell.
So apparently, we're out of level 3 mechanics question.
Uh-oh.
Can that even exist? You know me. I'm gonna write about.
This should make it easy for 6-fingered Amish here. Amish. What am I talking about? This should make it easy for 6-fingered Amish here. Amish.
Six-finger Amish? I could hear myself.
Listen, I talk to Lumi too much. They start to rub off.
Six-finger Amish? I could hear myself.
Listen, I talk to Lumi too much. Oh, you got speakers on.
Can you mute your speaker? Can you mute the stream? Because you don't need... Hello? Can you mute your speaker? Can you mute the stream? Holy one, we gotta cut this. We're cutting this. Because I love myself, but I don't want to hear myself twice.
Well... Hey, Lumi, by the way, the Walking Courier moves at 300 and the Flying one at 350.
Okay,
so,
alright.
Okay.
I would like to say that now this question is not written by me.
Oh, how convenient that you wait until the answer is
wrong. Right. Well, if it's right, there's nothing wrong with it, so I'm not going to complain. You can ask Wicked who wrote that question. And Wicked will say, yes, I wrote the question. I'm sorry, don't hate me.
Hey, listen, I'm literally going off of Valve's website here, the Dota Workshop. So whoever's saying I'm wrong, Valve is wrong then too.
Wicked, by the way, from Dota-Academy.com, getting the questions wrong. I'm sorry, but Grant didn't even say 300, so he was like 100, 250, 200, so we're good. He's still wrong. I'm sorry. You know what? You know why this LuminousInverse's channel, why we call it Let's Learn Together? Because I be learning too. I learned that Battle Fairy is not plus 60 damage, it's plus 65. Are you sure? I'm going to look it up right now. I don't believe you guys. I don't believe you.
Look, I'm looking at Dota2.com, okay, bro? So.
All right. I just want to see it with my own eyes. Where is my...
All right, this kid is getting...
It is plus 65, okay. All right. I mean, you learn something every day. Do we have a final contestant? We don't, right? Are we done? Are we done for tonight?
Oh, we have the Glossy Banana, who's strangely silent.
Glossy Banana, are you here?
That's an interesting name, by the way.
Man, that's Freudian. That's Freudian on so many levels. Banana, are you here?
Okay, well, he is here. He has no mic, so we're gonna have to make this interesting ourselves, Lumi.
All right, so I'm gonna be asking the question, and he's gonna type it, and you're gonna read it off, okay?
Okay.
All right, sounds good. All right, Glossy Banana, what would you want for your first topic? Grant in chat, by the way, is asking for another chance because apparently question's wrong, right? So,
items. I want items.
All right, items for hero skills and items for your first question of the day. What items give the best raw plus damage per gold ratio? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Face boots.
Face boots plus 24 for 1,500 gold. You serious? I'm gonna hold on, real fast. I'm gonna bring up calculator right now. All right, 1,500 gold. What the fuck is? Yeah, okay, no, real fast. I'm sorry, guys. Just don't get this XSplit thing. All right, 1,400 gold. 1,400 gold divided by 24. So that is 58 gold per damage, right? All right, real fast. The real answer is Divine Rapier. However much fuck it costs. How much does it cost? 62? 62, right? 38 plus 24. Yeah, 62. Divided by what? How much damage it give you? Like infinite?
300.
300, right? Yeah. Yeah. This is the most cost effective. I'm just saying. So Divine Rapier is the right answer. I'm sorry, sir. We never got to hear the.
Can I try again?
No.
Please?
No.
Just one more chance.
No.
Please.
It's more convincing if I hear the people, man. If I hear the person flaming at me and begging.
It's 8:20.
What do you mean 8:20?
I guess that's the time.
It's 8:20. No, it's 8:18.
Oh, we end, but we have five winners, right?
We end whenever the hell I want to end it. Or until we run out of mechanics question, apparently. One more contestant. One more contestant. I'm And if we don't have one, we're gonna have LD for a contestant. No, we haven't.
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name, sir?
I'm Eric.
Eric. All right. Do you know the rules? Are we ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. What's your first topic?
I'll start with the Dota scene.
The Dota scene for your first question. All right. Who is Korok's trademark hero?
Morphling.
Morphling. Hey, man, you don't even need 3 seconds. All right, that's good. All right. What's your second question, sir? Eric.
I'll do mechanics.
Mechanics for question number 2. Increasing 1 point of armor gives you how much more effective HP?
100.
Here's the hint. It's a percentage value. Increasing 1 point of armor gives you how much more effective HP? In the chat, I see 4, 100, 7, 5, 6, 57, minus 55.
Negative
6,
5.
12, 76, 6.5, 14, no clue, 2.5. All right, we're out of time, Eric.
I'll say 5%.
5%. Final answer?
Sure.
I'm sorry, Eric. It's 6%. Every point of value, if you just stay at around 1,000 HP, every point of extra armor gives you 6% more of effective HP. So basically, you're going to like 1,060 and then upper. I'm sorry, Eric.
Against physical damage, but
yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Eric.
HP.
You just didn't have what it takes today.
Can we get someone out there that write down how many times people, like on what category they get the question wrong? Because I think that would be pretty interesting. I want to know how many people get exited out of the game on mechanics.
Oh, here we go. This is a good. This is a good, strong American name here, Mr. Koala 2004. Although he's not picking up just yet. Come on, Mr. Koala. Don't tell me you turned the stream off there. I think he turned the stream off. He's not picking up. What the hell, man?
Koala says, man, we're past 8:20. We're done.
Apparently, you didn't get the memo, but you did. Well, next one, if you have one, Holy One, because he ain't picking up.
All right, next one's the last one, because I already said that like 2.
We already did this.
All right, next one's the last one. Oh my God.
Oh.
Can we mute the stream?
Hey, I muted it.
Hey, I like your yeah. 6 Finger, are you back?
Hi.
You muted the stream. We're good, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, good. 6 Finger, what would you like for your first topic?
Mechanics.
All right, mechanics it is. Fine. Name 3 buildings / units that have natural true sight. 6 Finger.
Towers.
Towers. Yeah, 5 seconds.
Tree and
What's that?
so just 2.
What?
Tree and throne.
The throne. All right. One more.
Tree of life.
That's the throne.
Fountain.
Fountain. Final answer.
Yes.
Sorry, man. Actually, do you want to give this one? Because Fountain in Dota 1 does have true sight. Fountain in Dota 2 doesn't have true sight. So LD, what's your call on this one?
I think it's fine. I'll let that one slide. And sentry wards are not a unit, by the way.
It is a unit.
No, it's an item.
It's a unit. You could click
Get out
on
of
it.
here.
All right, anyways. Grand, by the way, is not happy at all that we're letting people slide.
Good.
Grand, we gave you 2 questions, one of which is wrong, but hey, we gave you 2 questions. All right, 6 Finger, what would you like for your second topic?
What topics do you have?
We have the Dota scene and hero skills and items left for you.
The Dota scene.
The Dota scene for your second question. What is the name of the awesome guy who blogs weekly about every single Dota 2 patch and their contents? You got about 10 seconds left.
Night.
Who's that?
Cyborg. What? No.
No? What?
The Dota 2 blog.
Alright, you're out of time.
All right.
Pretty soon.
Question one more time. What is the name of the awesome guy who blogs weekly about every single Dota 2 patch and their contents? I want the name.
Matt.
Cyborg Matt. Final answer?
Yes.
That's correct. LD, do I actually help out the contestant, do you think?
I think Lumi is just trying to get out of work early, guys. I think he's a lazy show creator, a lazy show host.
I just want people to
wants
win
to go
items.
Drink some, just wants to go drink some Wo Lung Cat or
Won Low Gut. Get it right, please. I need to go get some Won Low Gut because I'm out. All right, Six Finger. Here coming your last question. It is going to be hero skills and items. You ready?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Is your new watching the show right now because he's gonna get fired? Anybody who's interested in a webmaster job at DotaCommentaries.com, come talk to me. Because
let me say it pays really well.
It pays really well. It pays really well. All right, how much gold can you sell cheese for? Is your final question for today. How much gold can you sell cheese for? Has anyone even sold the cheese in their life? I have.
Are you serious?
500, but it's not worth it.
500 is not, but it's not worth it. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
He's correct. We have our 5th winner today. Six Finger, congratulations. What, sir, would you like to take home for your prize? We got some bonus points. We got some battle keys. We got some items.
We have a new microphone we can offer.
We got a microphone for... Well, no, we don't have a microphone for you, sorry.
Has anyone gotten the Tide Hunter one?
No. You want a Tide Hunter hat?
Yes.
All right. Have your Steam account info to your moderator, Holy One, and we'll get in contact with you.
Yeah, thank you.
Lumi never marked right or wrong on that question about 480 raid last time. The VOD will show it. Says Harrison.
What? I see it. It is marked all the freaking time. Harrison is trying to tear his way back to not getting fired, but the man is getting fired. All right, let's actually wrap up the show. Good time to see LD's lovely face again. Right? I don't see your face, bro. Let's actually end the call, and I'll call you again.
Okay.
Or maybe he'll call me again. I don't know. Or we'll call him again. Because right now I just see... I just... LD, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. The quality is worse, and for some reason you have a dancing cartoon girl standing in for me, which... I don't know how I feel about that, but okay, I'll roll with it.
She has hair and you don't. How do you feel about that?
I'm not watching the hentai. That's Lumi's. Also, you.
Hey, hentai? What?
You messed up your XSplit thing. Oh, there you go. Why are there 2 of me now? You should totally do that. Just have multiple. All right, here we go.
All right. So we're basically pretty much done. You want to wrap it up for the week? Again, let them know what's happening this week and what our challenges this week. We had like a couple of replays, like about 3 or 4, but we need more. We want more replays. Send them to us.
All right, well, let's start with tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow is on my channel. That is twitch.tv/LDDota. I'm sure one of Lumi's faithful, not lazy mods will put in there. All my mods are very lazy, so I'm taking a chance to play them. But yeah, that's going to be Dota 101. We're going to focus on the first 10 minutes, how to approach 1v1 mid. So my goal with that is I'm changing up a little bit. Again, if you're brand new, if you've never played Dota before, do a little bit of playing, try and do some reading, because there's just not enough time to go over the basics and still give some interesting lessons. So the first 10 minutes, how to approach 1v1. It's designed for bad players who want to get better. We'll go through a couple of replays, a couple of examples, featuring some of your favorite players as well from week to week. So that's tomorrow, how to approach the first 10 minutes, how to approach 1v1 mid. And then on Wednesday, we're back with Lumi for Learning with Lumi, and this time we're going to be talking about team fights. That'll be back on this same channel, twitch.tv/LuminousInverse.
Yeah, and Thursday.
And I see Lumi nodding his head. Okay. I didn't know if you wanted to add anything. I left the opening there, and he just kind of took a giant poop in the middle of it, but we're going to roll with that. So the next day, it's Wednesday. It's Get in That Ass Larry. Again, if you're not familiar with the reference, you should go watch Curb Your Enthusiasm. I mean, I have to have a bald role model since that's the direction I'm headed in. And, well, that's Larry David. So go watch Curb Your Enthusiasm. But yeah, it's Get in That Ass Larry. I'll be focusing on Morphling. It's going to be a little bit higher level than the Dota 101. Generally, I'm going to try and make that, sort of give a little bit. Again, I'm not a pro, but I'm a pretty decent pub player. So sort of give you guys an insight into how to play Morphling in the pub games. And from week to week, I may occasionally incorporate some pro replays here and there, or maybe just portions of them to give you that little extra bit of knowledge. But either way, even when I make mistakes, I can teach about them. So that's going to be Morphling. That's Wednesday. And then Thursday, we have our final challenge of the week. And that challenge, it's the no fountain trips challenge, which means from the time the game starts until the time the game ends, if you're alive, you can't go back to the fountain. You can TP to anywhere in the base you want. You can TP to the throne. If you step foot in that fountain, I'm slamming my desk with enthusiasm right now, but you can't really see it. Then you lose. You're out. And it's a 5-man challenge. Your entire team has to do it to get your friends on board.
Yep.
And Lumi he's giving the no-fly zone with his arms.
If you're in the fountain, we are not watching that replay. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the entire week. If you guys don't know, it's 7 p.m. Pacific or 10 Eastern every freaking day from Sunday to Thursday. So bookmark LD's Twitch TV, bookmark my Twitch TV, or just go to DotaCommentaries.com, but we'll both be there. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know there's a little bit technical difficulty. Again, if you have any concerns about the show or feedback about the show, send it to thedotashow@gmail.com. Again, our moderator is doing a very, very good job. I want to thank everybody that showed up today. Our special guest, Purge. I can't do that. And Bballin773, who just blew through all the questions. Of course, LD doing a great job keeping me in track. And as well, our moderator, who did all the good job. And everybody that donated item, you know, Holy One, Bold, Anime, Lion Hope, all those guys, very, very helpful. And you guys for showing up and watching and contesting. That's going to be great.
Yes. Thank you to anyone who's ever played Dota, thought about Dota, been in the same room as Dota. Thank you to all of you guys. Mostly thanks to you guys who tuned in.
Calm down. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in.
I mean, while you're at it. And please, nobody follow me on Twitch because I have 666 followers right now, and I'd like to keep that as long as possible. So whatever you do not follow me.
Yeah, you're going to
get it. Yeah, it was a great show.
Yep, and we'll see you tomorrow on LD Stream. And until next time, this is Luminous and LD signing out. See you guys.